here's a quick little update, something I've been working on. So I have this job running. It takes 2 days per job to complete. I print 3 parts and I need 30 parts. So that's 20 days of printing on this machine. Now I have some rubbing going on in here. I don't know if it's a bearing on this or the belt is rubbing against the edge of the timing pulley in here, but it's making noise and that's a little bit concerning. Anyways, what I'm working on are these. Anybody guess what these are? Need 30 of them? Leave a comment if you think you know what those are for. And leaving comments drives user engagement. Nothing here has been like sponsored, so all of this is out of my own money or YouTube fund, you could say. I did have, where is it over here? I had this filament dryer running in there, but I had one issue where it got a little bit too hot and things started acting goofy, so I just removed it. After this heats up, the humidity in here gets down to 20%, and that's pretty darn good. With that dryer, inside the dryer running, while inside this printer enclosure, it would get down to like 10%, which is, I think, pegging the gauge as low as it would go. So likely a lot lower. But I think this is good enough. I also pre-dry the next roll in here for the next job that'll go on there. I've had a few problems with this. Also, this is my own design of cooler with two 50-15 fans, a BL Touch in the middle. What's cool about this is you can still see right down the middle what it's doing. And I like that the BL Touch is centered. And cool thing is you can still take off the... So this is a Hemera XS direct drive. You can still take off the outer part of the direct drive, including the fan. Well, you have to take the fan off first and then the direct drive, but you can take that off with the cooler still being in place. So that's really nice. I did have an issue, here today. I was changing this fan. Well, I mean, I had a clog in there. I think it has to do with me using one roll of filament per print. And there was a clog in there, so I had to take it off and clear it. But I stuck the screwdriver in this fan, so I made it unbalanced. But anyways. Back up for somebody who doesn't know, this is a 3D printer. This is a FDM manufacturing process. This is PLA material in black. This is from Kingroon. This is from Kingroon. They make these little cool little printers there. And this is a Tronxy X5SA 330mm printer, but I've modified it extensively, but not too extensively. So that's a Hemera direct drive. In the back I have a BTT Octopus control board, and in here I have a Raspberry Pi running Klipper. And I do want to reorganize all of that rat's nest back there into the original enclosure, which will require adding some standoffs to make everything cool and kosher. But I've been working on also printing out these Gridfinity boxes here, and some of those were for standoffs that I bought for this project. I realized I printed bins too big, so I printed small ones. I still have to move them over. Here's my other set of Gridfinity stuff, including this really cool sorting tray, so you can sort things here into the trays on the side and then just tip it in the bucket. So that's really cool. Just thought I'd show you those interesting things that I've been doing. There's nothing else really that is relevant for this, other than I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 buckets printed out of 30. And I'll still have to do some more prints that go along with this to make it all come together. And it looks like it's doing the final layer of the second one in the time of this video. Really cool to watch printing. But you guys can't see much from back here. And the cooling fans, they are not spinning yet right now because you don't use the cooling fans in the first layer for this material. Or maybe any material, I'm not sure.